Hey, what's up YouTube? It's JTA, Joshua Tech Addiction, and here I am going to show you how you can forget about the countdown on your iPhone 6s, iPhone 7 Plus, and then possibly the 8, but really I have the iPhone 7 Plus, and this has helped me out a lot with battery drain. So you're going to need to cut off a lot of features, a lot. So if I press and hold for Siri, guess what? It says turn on Siri or do not use. I've never seen this face here because I've always used Siri, but let's go into the settings here. We are actually going to have to cut us some Siri off. For the first time ever, I literally have cut Siri off, and what you do is make sure listen for Siri's off. Where do you actually, hold on. Oh, so right there, enable Siri. We're not going to enable it because I already cut it off. So just make sure press home for Siri is cut off, and then it's going to cut everything off. So let me enable Siri, and then I'm going to show you how it looks when you cut it off. You're going to turn Siri off, then all the options go away. You no longer have Siri or Siri suggestions, and boom, when you swipe down for search, that's all you get. That really does help with your battery, you guys. Now I'm going to go over here. You see all this beautiful information that we're getting. Beautiful, and it's constantly updating for us. Well, we're going to hit edit and remove the news tab. Now only you're going to see the news when you want it, and I'm going to see the weather because I always want to know what the weather is. So yeah, but even if you don't want to know that, you can remove that and just have the battery status. And yeah, I think we're going to have to remove the weather. So literally with iOS 11, you basically have to remove everything just to, you know what, let's remove this. That's probably draining battery too. Bam, now we just have an edit, but it was edit by accommodations. So auto brightness is off. It used to be on, but now I have it off because basically that is draining a lot of your battery. Even though it says turning it off may affect it, it'll only affect it if you have your brightness at full blast all the time. So now what we're going to do is when you swipe up, you see the Wi-Fi is X'd out. The only way to get that X'd out in the new version is, okay, let me go ahead and enable it. Right now I cut it off. It doesn't show the X out. That means it's going to enable itself on its own like Android does in some Android operating system. So what you're going to want to do is go into the setting. You're going to go up here to the Wi-Fi, and you just have to manually cut it off. So there's no point in having this toggle if you can't actually cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to X through it. So if I cut off the Bluetooth here, Bluetooth doesn't show an X. It just shows that. So that was kind of weird for me to have to get an X for the Wi-Fi. So yeah, I don't know what that's about. Another way to save battery is the night shift mode. Make sure this is off. Night shift mode is draining the battery. Like, it's draining the battery, okay? The mail. Now I heard there was a bug in the mail. As you guys can see, as I'm recording this screen record, my battery is still at 100%. Normally it would have dropped by now. It would have been doing like a countdown. But guess what? Because of these saving features, you're not going to see the drain your device as fast. Okay, going into the mail. You are going to make sure you have load remote images off. This is off here. Ask before delete. That was already off. Where do you actually have to go to accounts and make sure fetch new data automatically? Who cut that on? Because I cut that off. Wow. So it's going to be constantly checking, and this, I had this off. So I don't know who cut this on, but wow. So definitely there must be a bug or something. You see what it says? For better battery life, fetch less frequently. I don't know who cut that on, but that is crazy, okay? Crazy, especially when I had that off. So there's definitely some bugs, or definitely, I don't know if they're bugs or if they're purposely done like this to drain the battery, but quality control is horrible. So you guys, if I find any more tips and tricks, I would definitely let you know. These are just the ones I found for right now, but definitely let's get out here, help each other, save this battery, and fight back on iOS 11 to keep our devices and not have to upgrade.